Hey guys, so like the title of this video suggests, in this video I'm going to talk about why I think Queen of Pain's brother Bkor might be the vampire hero from the Data leak. So without further ado, let's begin. So what do we know about Bkor? Bkor's existence was revealed in the comic that came with the Corpse Arcana. So according to this comic, Bkor is Queen of Pain's brother and he has quickly risen among the ranks of the Court of Ristul, and he is currently the leader of the Court of Ristul, and in the process he has made powerful allies like Shadow Fiend and Underlord. So that's all the info we get about Bkor from this comic. So with all of this in mind, let's talk about why I think Bkor might be the vampire hero from the Data leak. So we know that Bkor is Queen of Pain's brother, so he must be an incubus because Quap is a succubus. But you might be wondering why I say that Bkor is a vampire. Well, if you look at Queen of Pain, she isn't just a succubus because she is also claimed to be a demon, but she actually acts a lot like a banshee with all the screaming she has in her abilities. This ties her back to her Dota 1 lore, where it says that the Queen of Pain is a banshee that resides inside a succubus host. So basically, Quap is a mixture of succubus, demon and a banshee. And if you take the same logic with Bkor, he might be an incubus, demon plus a vampire. The reason why he is an incubus is obvious, because Quap is a succubus and her brother Bkor have to be an incubus. And the reason why he is a demon is because incubi are demonic creatures, and Quap literally says that Bkor is a demon in this voice line.
My brother, Bkor, a more wretched demon you will not meet.
And Bkor have a lot of traits that suggest he is the vampire hero. Both vampires and incubi are usually very similar, and in some cases they are used synonymously to each other, especially when it comes to topics like demons. So this covers all of the three creatures that Bkor seems to be based upon, and both vampires and incubi are known to have the following characteristics. First of all, both vampires and incubi are known to be surprisingly charming, and some vampires like the famous Dracula are aristocrats. And we know that Bkor is the brother of the Queen of Pain, and he's also the leader of the Court of Ristul, so Bkor definitely qualifies as an aristocrat. And the second similarity between vampires and incubi is the fact that they have enchanting abilities that they can use to mess with the minds of their victims, to brainwash them or mind control them.
You remember nothing of this encounter.
This mind-controlling ability might be what he used to quickly rise among the ranks of the Court of Ristul and eliminate his competition. And this would explain all the enchanting and the mind-controlling abilities that the vampire hero has. And Quap also says a bunch of things that kind of prove that Bkor might have used his mind-controlling abilities to become the leader of the Court of Ristul.
But in the Court of Ristul, he has won much favor of late. While I enjoyed my time away, he made new friends and eliminated a host of foes. He has powerful allies now, and it seems they have grand plans.
And then we have the well-known fact about vampires drinking blood. And if you look closely at the cup that he is holding, this actually might be blood. At first I thought this might be red wine or something. But after noticing these vampire traits that Bkor has, it's very likely that this is blood and not red wine. Because when most people draw vampires, they almost always have the vampire holding a goblet full of blood. And it's actually one of the most common ways to depict a vampire. So I'm pretty sure that this is a hint to suggest that he is the vampire hero from the Data leak. I mean, why else would they make the first and the only picture that we have of Bkor depict him in this common pose for vampires? I seriously don't know how I missed this when I first read the comic, and I sort of remember that Quap also had a bloody mouth like that of a vampire up until recently. But for some reason I couldn't find solid evidence of this being true, so maybe this could be some kind of Mandela effect that I experienced. And the only picture that even got close to proving that this might not be a Mandela effect is this picture right here. So let me know if you guys also remember that Quap once had a mouth dripping with blood, or is it just me? But either way, you get the point. But with Quap aside, if you look at Bkor, he has a lot of vampiric traits like wings, shiny teeth and red eyes, which are all common vampiric traits. And on top of that, Quap says the following about Bkor in her Arcana voice lines.
Let Bkor laugh and play master of ceremony for all the other demons to his black heart's content.
This voice line can be taken figuratively to think that Bkor is wicked and evil, hence have a black heart. And we can also take it literally to think that Bkor indeed have a black heart, because vampires are known to have literal black hearts. Because one of the ways to kill a vampire is by driving a wooden stake through their hearts. And their hearts are black because their hearts don't really beat or pump blood. Because vampires are technically undead creatures and their blood doesn't get oxygenated. And deoxygenated blood is relatively darker. And blood becomes even darker as time passes if not kept in the proper over conditions because of chemical reactions, and this darkening of the blood is mostly visible when blood dries up. So this comment that Quop makes about Bkor's black heart might refer to his literal black heart. So all of these factors prove that Bkor is the vampire hero from the data leak. So Bkor is a combination of an incubus, demon and a vampire, just like how his sister is a combination of a succubus, demon and a banshee, and these unused voice lines from Quop's Arcana might be referring to Bkor.
Why am I even talking to you? No thank you. Who doesn't like a little bit of control?
And other heroes that we can expect to have voice lines towards Bkor are Shadow Fiend, Underlord, Bloodseeker and Night Stalker. So we might get some insights into Bkor's character through these heroes when Bkor is released. And yes, this vampire hero from the data leak is another port of a HoN hero, and that HoN hero is Dampier, who seems to have similar abilities to this vampire hero from the data leak. And I talked all about the similarities between these two heroes in detail in one of my data leak analysis videos I did a while back. So you guys can check out that video for more information on this matter, and I'll leave the links for that video in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. But anyways, the fact that the vampire hero from the data leak is another HoN port supports the theory / prediction I made about the great confluence between the merging of HoN and Dota 2. So I guess my prediction is starting to come true, and if you guys want to know more about this prediction, I'll leave the links for the Great Confluence Theory videos in the description box below, so you guys can check them out if you like. And if you guys watched the 7.30 update prediction video I did recently, I said that there's a chance that there will be 4 hero releases, but although I guessed the first 3 heroes, I wasn't sure about the 4th hero. But now I think Bkor the vampire might be the 4th hero because of the following reasons. First off, we have the fact that the vampire hero is the second most developed hero from the data leak after the Puppet Master hero, who I proved is Aghanim in a video I did a while back, and Aghanim the Puppet Master is one of the 4 heroes that I think is going to be released in this update, so it makes sense that the 2 most developed data leak heroes will be released together. And then we have the fact that Bkor was introduced to us recently in the Quop's comic out of nowhere, because we never knew about his existence prior to this comic, so there's a chance that they revealed and teased Bkor in this comic just so they can release him as a new hero, just like how they revealed Aghanim isn't dead in the Aghanim's Labyrinth event in hopes of releasing him as a hero. And on top of that, the vampire hero fits in with the HoN Dota 2 merge theory, where I said that the Great Confluence update, which I think is a 7.30 update, is going to introduce HoN hero ports into Dota 2. And since the vampire hero is the port of the HoN hero Dampier, the vampire hero has a high chance of being released in this update. And the final reason that supports this claim is actually connected to the TI-10. You see, the TI-10's venue is now in Romania, and Romania is the country where the Bran Castle is situated, which you might commonly know as the Transylvanian Castle, or the home of the most famous vampire, Dracula. So because of all these reasons, there is a chance that Bkor the vampire might be the 4th hero who will be released in the 7.30 update. But the fact that this 4th factor includes the TI-10 makes me think that maybe only 2 heroes out of these 4 heroes will be released in the 7.30 update, because you can actually divide these 4 heroes into 2 categories like shown here. This leads me to believe that maybe in the 7.30 update, 2 of these heroes will be released into the game, and in the TI-10 the other 2 heroes will be teased in some sort of trailer or something, and then be released later on, just like how Mars was teased in a trailer before being released later on. But either way, I guess only time will tell whether we'll get 2 heroes or 4. But anyways, before we end this video, we have to talk about N6 from Dota Underlords, because she also have a high chance of being the vampire hero, because she literally have a spell named Enthrall just like the vampire hero from the data leak does. But the reason why I think she is not the vampire hero is because she doesn't look anything like a vampire. Plus, most importantly, she doesn't seem to have any wings, which may sound like it's not a big deal. However, having wings is essential for the vampire hero, because he literally have spells for flying, and this ability specifically mention wings in its names. And as you can see, Bkor clearly have the wings that are needed for this ability. So I don't think N6 is the vampire hero. And personally, I think it would be a waste to make N6 the vampire hero, because she has this potential to be this demonic summoner type hero if she was ever implemented into Dota 2 as a playable hero. So I think it's better if Bkor became the vampire hero, and later on N6 can be released as this demonic summoner type hero. But either way, I guess only time will tell whether N6 or Bkor is the vampire hero. And that's it for this video, guys. So what do you guys think? Who do you think is the vampire hero? Is it Bkor or N6? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, because I would love to know your thoughts on this. Also guys, I have more interesting theories that involves Bkor, and the videos about those theories will be out in the future, so stay tuned for those videos. But anyways, if you guys want to check out the other videos that I mentioned in this video, like the vampire hero data leak analysis video I did a while back, I'll leave the link for that video and all of the other related videos in the description box below, so you guys can check them out if you like. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.